Okay, we're facing the Nightwalkers. They seem to have won a pretty lot, but not really overwhelming. And they actually lost really hard against Nordman. I love this historical record. It gives so much insight. Okay, they started really good. So they bring a lot of people every time. So they are a very active alliance. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm almost ready actually. I have a Lord. And besides having a Lord, I have an active Howl of Faces buff. I think my talents are good. Battle talents. Gear is just fine. I should just go. I think I'm prepared. I'm actually not prepared. So there's one more thing I have to do. I don't have to have a curfew here, so I have to bring in an attack. And I have to increase my army size. So I have several 50s, so I'm going to use a 50. Very well, so that's done. And I'm going to enter right away, so at least my city is safe. And let's enter right away. So I have 10 people already joined, that's me, plus the 9 people already deployed. I'll take a front line because I'm actually a rally leader, believe it or not. There you go. I'm actually gonna bring more elites in here because I can't afford the royals. If I only bring the royals in every fight, I can't afford it. I will not be able to heal them back up because my heals will go out in no time. They are so expensive to heal. So that was about the worst start you can have. So we already set up some rallies to the Temple of the Mother at least, before actually, when it just opened. So they can actually be deployed really fast. So let's hope to get at least that, because then we have something. Because this is about how, this is such a disadvantage that this can easily already be determining if you win or lose. So Hans Vader is holding the Temple of the Mother. He's not the strongest of that team. So potentially we have a chance to take it and let the first rallies come. Nice timing on them. Little freeze on the game, but that's okay. And the third rally actually didn't do anything as well. And they still have 5.8 million troops in there. That is a lot of troops. That is a lot of reserves. And it's only reduced to 5 million. So we did not get that one at all. Then we did some on the Targaryen outpost, it didn't work, and then the ports opened. So there's a minor shot to redeem ourselves. And I tried to get our port, and others tried to get their port, and that actually seems to be working there. So that's very nice. Draken has it. It's kind of negative because it's the far port, so we have to travel like 5 minutes, and they can attack it within 1 minute. So that's a really negative port to have actually. But at least we have something. So that's very well. Then we all go again for the Temple of the Mother. And this time one goes for the Temple of the Warrior. And we actually got the Temple of the Mother, so that's really great. So at least we have a temple and a port. So that's a decent standstill. They have a over 5k advantage on us, so that's really negative, but that's okay. So let's get that Temple of the Mother filled. Very well. They're reinforcing that port. But they have the disadvantage as well. We can easily take this port because they will have a hard time reinforcing and refilling the troop. They all need to be sped up, so you might as well just let it go and switch both ports around. That would be the best place to do. So we're hitting that port, so that's going great because there's a lot of rallies and it's really easy to take them. And I actually take the port, so that's amazing. Our port, and then that means that I'm actually already out of the game because now I have to defend the whole game. So that's both positive and negative, because can I hold it or can I not? So let's put the standard infantry cavalry formation in there and hope they don't know me at all. So they don't come with 2 full cavalries, of course. We'll see. So that one actually great. So the Targaryen strongholds and the Lannister strongholds starting opening, and Dragon is being reinforced here, but they seem to be hitting it. It's kind of bugged. I see 2 double names, so that's kind of weird. And then Castle Rock opened, so they actually got it already, so that's not that good actually. Oh well, we can't win them all, I always say. So we're all starting rallies on La Castle Rock, they're starting rallies on our port, and then they come hitting me. So that seems to be hurting. No, that's actually going great here. And we have another one hitting right there. Okay, now I'm actually kicked out myself, so I have to get back in there really fast. Very well. Okay, they really hurt me, and they both came with full cavalry, so that's so unfair. Let's rush back in there as soon as possible. And bring some bowmen, if possible. Okay, we lost our that port actually, so we actually switched the ports around. So that's basically what you expect to do. Very well. That's not too bad, I guess. And they're trying to solo hit it but I was just in time back in there. If the rally leader is out of there, it's just an easy hit. You just take it, they have no talent buffs, they have nothing. So that's the way to do it. And that really hurted me indeed. It's full cavalry against me. And I had some spearman commanders actually, but I didn't have much spearmen in there. Okay, we're full on the Castle Rock there, and we actually took it because we do have the power to overthrow them, but they have the speed. They consistently hit us on speed. So that's a really nice report. There's Bad Blondie in there. There's a prime soldier actually. What's going on there? He actually disbanded the Castle Rock, so that's not good. So we solo hit it quickly, try to get him back, and you see the arrows incoming. And they see it. And who we have there is Benny actually saving the day, taking the Castle Rock. There was a mistake. We disbanded Castle Rock. Was not what should have done. So let's heal those up. And it's actually cheap healing now because of the Temple of the Mother. It's really important because when the game drags on and you start losing troops and you can't heal them anymore, then you're really in a bad position. And even with the Temple of the Mother, someone who's heavily using royals will actually start losing and losing more and more royals because they can't heal it up, because those 30 days are gone in no time. So some hits. Okay, they're really hitting Castle Rock here, and we can barely actually hold it. If we're only on time and reinforcing it, I'm actually reinforcing the Temple of the Mother here, and we actually lost Castle Rock here because there was not enough timing on the reinforcements. So not the strongest player, but again, full cavalry. They all seem to be full cavalry here. So we're all going for the outpost. I don't really understand why this is a priority target right now, but okay. We're getting the target. Probably. Shouldn't be too hard. 4 rallies. 4 rallies usually does the job very well. There's some report here. We're actually winning most battles, not a problem. Sentinel has the outposts. That gives us 4 bases and absolutely not enough points per minute to make a winning move here. So we're gonna need Castle Rock at least. Very well. Mirak actually took their outpost. No, they're strong. Is that their stronghold? It's probably their stronghold. Yeah, it's the stronghold. Very well. He got kicked out there, so he should get back in there right away, else they lose it anyway. More rallies on the Castle Rock, which we just keep losing this battle. Trying to send as much royals as possible, but also just take a good portion of elites as well, because that is really the difference between running out of troops or not. You can send your royals all the time and they'll be gone, and you'll be healing them, and you do that, and then after 30 minutes there is just no way you have enough. So Marak getting butchered here. Actually holding another one. And losing it. It's very close to their base as well, so they don't have much effort taking it. It's really close by. So more rallies incoming on Castle Rock are bane for this fight because we keep losing it. Kicked some out. Yeah, it's more coming, 2 more coming. So they lost a lot of them. If one of them is their commander, their rally leader, then they lose it anyway. And there we go. Sunra actually got it. Then we do another rally on the port. If we would be able to get that port and hold everything, that's our only chance of winning actually. A15 is on the heavy fire, but A15 is an amazing strong player, so he should be fine holding that one. Yeah, no problem at all. So let's just put my soldiers back in there. Try to add some royals as well. If they want it so badly, then they really have to fight for it. Speed it up a bit. Very well. Still hitting it. That's a lot of troops. I'm actually back in time to take that last attack. Oh, that was actually a single attack. That was an alliance conquest. And that was not that interesting. Well, it actually does more damage. Full cavalry again. Everything is full cavalry on them. If we just had the spearmen. So we're actually going full spearmen on Castle Rock. Actually took it again, by the way. And we're doing it. Yeah, Draken took it. And you see, twice. Because the game just shows it twice as well. So throw in some. Trying to get back in time for Castle Rock. Getting my troops in. And again we lost it. Has been all game lose, win, lose, win, lose, win. We can't fill it up fast enough. Actually winning there. Full cavalry, full cavalry. That whole alliance is full cavalry. Whatever I see, full cavalry. This is ridiculous. But it seems to be a winning thing because they have won a lot of alliance conquests. So I'm just reviewing everything from here. We're going for the Tower of the Warrior to give us the edge. It's a bit late, we're only 60 minutes left, so it's not really that super, but do we have a choice? Hitting the tower. And hitting the other towers. We lost Castle Rock, we lost that port again. Keep losing that port in Castle Rock. Over and over, we switch it and switch it back. That's because when they go in full cavalry, we go in full spear. They know that. They probably go full infantry. So they're really reading each other reports really well. So you counter non-stop. However, I haven't seen much reports of infantry attacks. Maybe they just don't care. Maybe they just go cavalry all the way and we just don't have the spearmen to hold those attacks. There's full cavalry. So that was actually a massive report, huh? One more try on the tower, 9 minutes left. That's not bad. Another try. And we got it again. Keeps going like that. It keeps going and going. Oh well. So this whole battle, if we just had the screen, that's maybe the problem of us. We are too slow, first of all. And I try and I click, 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 click and go, and I'm still too slow. And of course I had the far target, the Tower of the Warrior, but still, if you don't get the basis from the start, you're gonna have a grandly reduced chance of winning it. And then the whole squabbling about Castle Rock. So in the end we were stronger and managed to obtain more and more, but way too late. So that's why we lose. So if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing. It takes a lot of effort to make all these videos and I really could use your support as well in it.